It's one of my favorite moments, man. Being here with you. I hope everything is going your way. If they're not, make sure they do. No, come on in. That's what's on the table, the flow of life. Make sure things are going your way. Please come on in. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Phillip Conley Jr. I am your host here in the Elephant Room. Please get comfortable. Make sure you make eye contact with everybody around you. Get comfortable. Grab your comfort products and items, your pillows and blankets. Make sure everybody else has what they need. And grab your cup, grab your glass. Grab what you need, your Prosecco, your Hennessy, your Captain Morgan, your Shirley Temple, or just your water. Let me raise a toast to us, the beautiful people that are positioning ourselves for success. And however that looks, let it make sure and let it be plain that we know exactly what it looks like. Cheers. Cheers to us. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to start with a question. I was just wondering, are things going your way? I'm just wondering, are things going exactly the way that you planned? And if they're not, why? And if you can't answer that question, or if you want another question, what can you do to change it? Yeah, I don't know if you're taking notes. I don't know if you're writing things down. I don't know or how you're listening or consuming this art, but if you are taking notes or if you are writing things down, I'm just asking a question: why aren't things going your way? And if they are going your way, what are you doing to continue this success? And if they're not, what can you do? What can you do to change that? It's an awkward moment to realize that it's not designed for us to have our way. If you really think about it, and if you really understand or see the observations or see things that are happening on a day-to-day basis, everybody or everything is fighting for themselves to get their way. Even at work, they don't care that you're tired. They don't care that you worked 10 hours overtime. They don't care that they asked you to work through lunch. They want their way. They're not trying to hear anything that you got to say. They want their way. They're not trying to hear anything about you wanting a raise or you doing A, B, and C. They wanted their way. So that's why I ask, are things going your way? Are things really happening the way you want it? And if they are, congratulations. If they're not, hey, we got some work to do. But everything is there. Everything is there to stop us. Everything seems to be set up to keep us in the track, keep us in the race, keep us on the spinning cycle, keep us going in circles. They told us to go to school. We went to school. They told us to go to college. We'll get a good job. Then we get out. We went to college, put that time in, grew a little bit, got out, and now the company wants 10 years of experience in the field that we're looking at. I'm fresh out though. I just got a degree. I'm fresh out. I mean, my boss is probably making 5 times as much as me, but they're not as smart as me. I mean, they don't have the ideas that I have. They don't have the things that I can put together to really make things and shake things up. They ain't even trying to hear me. I got so much potential. I got so much greatness inside of me, and yet things aren't going my way. You know, a lot of us are waiting for the right call from the ref. A lot of us are standing on the sideline like, yo! Waiting on the right call, waiting on that right person to give us the green, waiting on that I am I'm sorry, waiting on that money to return that you lend out, waiting for them to acknowledge your presence. We're waiting on the right call from the ref to move forward, and it's really awkward to say and really awkward to really sit in and be and realize this, but it might not happen. I'm not saying, or I won't say it will not happen. It's a high possibility it won't happen. Yeah, you let them sleep on your couch for 6 months. Yeah, you lend out a great deal of money. Yeah, you put a lot of time into your job and into your career and into your team and into the success of your department, and they didn't acknowledge you. You might not get it, baby. You might not get it. You get the head nod, you get the pat, you get the behind the scenes, whatever, but publicly you might not get it, it might not come. And you know what? While we're waiting on the right call from the ref, excuse me. While we're waiting on the right call from the ref, time is flying, y'all. Time is getting away from us. We are sitting waiting. We have stopped life. We have stopped whatever we were doing. We stopped our forward progression just for someone to say they're sorry, just for someone to give us closure, just for someone to give us a green light, just for someone to say, oh, that's a good idea, just for someone to say, you can sing. Oh, we are waiting on the right call, and time is getting away from us. Shoot your shot. And shoot it again. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get these episodes. You are going to get them. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you don't care. I don't care if you don't like me. But if you're here, we love you. But you're going to get these episodes. I'm throwing these episodes like I'm in a ball pit. Like I'm at you. I'm throwing them at your head, man. And yeah, they might not be great. Yeah, they might not be perfect. Yeah, they might be ugly. But I'm throwing them. Why is that? I got to. I love Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. We heard all these great names. James Harden, Kevin Durant. We see these individuals shoot a ton of shots in front of our faces, but can you imagine the amount of shots that they put in the gym behind our backs or behind the scenes? Millions. Did they make them all? Nah. But every shot that was taken, it was a success. Yes, every shot that was taken, it was a success, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Why was it a success? Because it gave me awareness of where I am. It gave me an opportunity to see how I need to move or what I need to change or how I need to maneuver. Yeah, it didn't go through the net. Yeah, it didn't blow up like I thought it would. Yeah, it didn't make millions and billions of dollars. Yeah, it didn't bring me the relationships that I thought it would. Yeah, it didn't quite go over like I thought it would, but it was a success because now I know what to do differently. I know what to do differently. I gotta accept that I'm gonna miss. I gotta accept that I'm going to miss, yo. I gotta accept that it's gonna brick. It's gonna be off. It's gonna airball. It's not even gonna touch the rim. It's not even going to see the light of day. I'm in the studio hours upon hours, and some of this art that I'm creating might not even hear or might not even see some of you all's faces. It might not even see your faces, but it was made. I shot my shot, and it was off. It was a little ugly, but I accepted. I accept it. You know, the painful and the awkward thing about missing is you have to do it in front of people. You have to do it. You got to be vulnerable. That's tough. It would be all great and dandy. It would be a beautiful scenario if I could do this, if I could record these episodes and just have them to myself or have them to the close-knit people that are around me. It would be a beautiful thing. It would be a beautiful thing to do that. Just record my little episodes and not put them out on social media, not put them out in front of thousands and millions of people. It would. But that's not helping me. It's not helping me one bit. Why isn't it helping me? Because I need to miss, and I need to miss in front of people. How, if I don't put this out into the atmosphere, if I don't put this out in the world of millions upon millions and billions of people, how will I know what will work? How will I know what is working? And for five individuals that scroll past my stuff or play 10 seconds of my episodes or whatever it is, there's one person that's like, yo, that was dope. For 5 people that are negative or sending negative comments to you or giving you negative feedback or trying to kill your dreams or trying to suffocate whatever hope you have inside you, there's one person that's saying, man, I can't wait till they make it. Those businesses or those ideas that you have in your mind, you might think it's for you. You might think, yo, I'm doing this to change my life, but you're actually saving someone else's. And what am I saying? I'm saying that the reward is vastly greater than what you think. You think you're doing this just to obtain money, to get a better house, to put your children in a better scenario than you were. And I'm telling you, there's counties of people, there's countries of people waiting for your business, waiting for your idea, waiting for your art, hanging on every stroke of your paintbrush, hanging on every word of your poem, hanging on every word or every tooth when you smile into the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, the reward is that much greater than you could ever think about. And that's what makes a miss so beautiful. That's what makes a miss. That's the other part of a miss that makes it beautiful. Because when you make it, that makes the miss that much more greater. It makes the celebration that much more sweeter. It makes the celebration that much more greater. It makes the celebration that much more stronger. It makes you stick your chest out a little more when you raise your cup, when you raise your glass, when you're on the boat, when you're on your plane flying first class. Bars. When you're on the plane flying first class, you can think back, yo, I used to do whatever I used to do in my closet. I used to create podcast episodes in my closet. Now I'm flying first class to a studio or to a group of people that just want to hang out in the elephant room. I used to try to edit my own photos, and now I have a team helping me do that. And I'm thinking of something else to do. And you know, when that does pop, whatever it is you have in mind, when that does pop, and I hope you write it down. I hope you write 5 things down that you want to pop, that you want to blossom, that you want to grow. I hope you write them down. But when you get that thing to pop, when you get that thing to grow, that gives you so much more energy and courage and confidence in other people. Because if you could do it, they sure can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can do this, if I can make a podcast, if I can put out beautiful art on a weekly basis, you can definitely do whatever you put your mind to. You can definitely do whatever you decide and commit to. And that might just be loving your woman. That might just be picking your son up every 2 days instead of every week. And that might be telling your girl that you love her just because. That might just prompt you to bring her flowers just because you thought about it. You could do it. It doesn't always have to be an idea. It doesn't always have to be this grandiose thing. It could be just the simple things. It could be just this. You could just be encouraged to love more, and you could be encouraged to give more affection. You could believe that you were made for love. You can believe that somebody is so sweet that they'll love you, because at one point you didn't believe it. It doesn't always have to be something that you got to spend hours and hours on. It's just something that you might lack, you know? And when you get that one, like I said, when you get that one, it gives you a whole new perspective. It gives you another perspective. We already talked about the first one. That one perspective of, I can believe in people. I can believe in this person. They may not have the confidence, but because I did what I did, let me help and encourage and motivate them and inspire them. Okay. But this other perspective is you now believe and see other things in your life that you can help blossom and move and push and grow and work and massage into the greatness that you can see it. You know, I put up a picture, and when I put up a picture, it's like, oh, shoot. Because I put up this picture, I could put up another one. And I could put it over here, and I can figure out what other stud I need. I can figure out if it's leveled or not. It opens up your eyes. I opened a business. I opened something that I didn't think I was going to, and now it's open, it's running, it's operational. I can open another one. Or I can consult, or I can go to this person, I can go to this organization. And I don't necessarily need your yes, but I do need your partnership. I don't need your cosign. But I do need you to listen, because I can bring so much value to you if you just paid attention. And because I have this confidence, and the reason why I have this confidence is because I did something that I never thought I would do. I made sure it went my way. I worked it so much. I put my all and my effort into it. And when things go your way, you make sure that they continue to go your way. When you're spoiled, or when you are used to making sure things go a certain way to your likeness, you continue to live like that. Don't just leave it in your romantic relationships. That's where it seems like it gets awkward, because we'll do whatever the boss say. We'll do whatever my mama say. We'll do whatever my daddy say. But when it comes to my relationship, it better go my way. We'll go to work every day, and we'll, yes sir, and whatever. But in my relationship, it better go my way. Why not in your other areas of life? Why not in your other areas of life? Make sure you have that idea. Make sure you keep that same energy in your other areas of life. I want it to go my way in business or my career. I want it to go my way in my relationships. I want it to go my way in my family. I want it to go my way. Now listen, we're not talking about a selfish perspective. We're talking about being a beast. making sure things go your way, making sure they go as you planned. It may not go exactly the way you want it, but as planned. You may not made it there by plane, but you made it there by car. Okay, cool. And why do I say that? Because we talking about having our way in our relationships, in our business, or whatever. That involves other people. And when you involve other opinions, when you involve other individuals, you're going to come into some compromise. Just because I can beat people up doesn't mean I just do it mindlessly or I just do it every day just because I can. No, I know and I remember and I take control when I have to. That's what keeps you a beast. That's what keeps you making things go your way. That's what keeps you in harmony in life. You stand up and say what you need to say when you need to say it. But it doesn't always have to be your way or the highway. It doesn't always have to be that way. So yes, make it go your way. Make sure it's going as planned. So make sure you're just not going with the flow. Make sure you're getting exactly what you need. And if you're not, adjust, readjust, figure it out, find a way. And if you feel like, oh, I'm just arguing on button heads, maybe it's time to reevaluate that relationship as well, or that situation as well. People leave jobs every day, B. People leave jobs every day. And simply why they leave jobs is because, hey, I was going for something, I didn't get it, so I gotta find another way. You gotta be aware. That's what all this is about, being aware. And when you have a moment and when you have opportunity and when you have potential to get your way, go for it. Go for it, but keep in mind, be aware of who's around you. Be aware of who's in this thing with you, whether it be a relationship or a business aspect. Be aware. A couple more things and I'm out of here, man. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. I'm telling you this right now. Nothing can stop you. They've been trying. They've been trying and you're still here. You're still winning. You're still progressing. You're still making it. You're still having the thought of, I could do something else. And that's all you need. They're trying to stop you. They can't. So through every scheme, through every plan, through every laugh, through every scroll through without interaction, people see my stuff all the time, like I said, and they don't interact with it. Matter of fact, they probably report it or they hit the report button just because they're trying to stop you, but they can't. They can't. Life can't. And let's flip it. Let's take away the people. Life can't. Whether you've been in car crashes or whether you've been abused, whether you've been abandoned, whether you've been forgot about or ignored or pushed over or stepped on, doesn't matter. You're still here, you're still breathing. They cannot stop you. Realize that. And if you realize that, go for what you know. Go after with the things that you want. Make sure your life is the way that you want it. Why? Because it's definitely not going the way that other people want it. If it went the way other people wanted it to go, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. So it's saying a lot. It's saying a lot at the fact that you're listening to this. It says a lot at the fact that you're still breathing. It says a lot that you still got another chance. They can't stop you. You win. Congratulations, you win. But although you won and are winning, plan. Set yourself up for continuous success. Set yourself up for continuous success. I've always experienced really high peaks and basement-like, dungeon-like, deep quicksand valley-like lows. Very high low. No, set yourself up where you plateau and then you continue to go up. You don't have to drop down just to build yourself back up 7 times, 25 times in a lifetime. You don't need to do all that. Plan for continuous success. Don't get tired. Our worst enemy is us, that we believe, I just can't do anymore. Yes, you can. You don't have to do as much as you were, but you can still do something. You can keep going. Yes, you can. Do something. Don't stop. A lot of us has felt like, hey, I didn't quit, but you didn't keep going either. Hey, I didn't go back to where I was. Yeah, but you didn't progress and build on what you had. So you basically in the same spot. Keep going. Keep going. Keep pushing. Continue to, because like I said earlier, everything is fighting to get their way. Red light, yellow light, green light. Stop, go, yield, the roundabouts, whatever. Everybody's fighting to get their way. Let me over. So when you don't continue to get or move or position yourself to get your way, it goes back the other way, naturally. You ever got your way or got your way 3 times or did something, set things in motion and you're moving and grooving and you look up and you're like, this is different. They ain't always used to do that. What changed? What changed? It wasn't always like this. Who changed it? Whoever changed it got their way. Because if it was your way, it would have been the way it was, right? Continue to work, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to congratulate you on your win. I'm here to congratulate you on your progress. But don't stop there. Don't stop there. Let me ask you this. If you scored 75 points on a losing team, how would you feel? Good, right? I know I would. I scored 75 points and I still lost. The team lost. I was doing it. People, you might be like, but your team lost. Why you dissing your team? I'm not dissing my team. I gotta take care of me first. I gotta take care of me first. On the airplane, they say, make sure your mask is on before you help anybody else. You gotta take care of you first. And a lot of us, we wanna make a little progress and then try to put our guys on. And we put more focus on what they're doing because we're trying to get them to where we're at. And then maybe we get them to where we're at. And now we got to continue. So it's this constant tug of war. Okay, you're where, okay, we're at the same spot. Okay, let me go a little further and I'm going to get you. Where's their self-will? Where's their power? Where's their work? Where's their drive? Where's their ethic? You feel me? Take care of you first. Get as far as you can go. Make eons of progress and then help people. And I'm not saying you can't just, lend a hand, whatever. But once again, we lose focus. We put so much energy into other people that we stop. That's another way that we stop. That's another reason why we stop, because I didn't even know that I stopped working. I didn't even know I stopped pursuing my dream. I was so focused in this relationship. I was so focused on getting this other business or getting my friend's business up and running. I was so focused and so solid and so invested in this other thing. Time is flying. Time is flying, yo. Time is flying. So in my spare time, I heart houses. Like I'm online or whatever, and I look at houses and I save them and I heart them. Are you in a position to buy, Phillip? I am not. No, not at all. But that's not going to stop me from planning. That's not going to stop me from educating myself in the real estate market. That's not going to stop me. I'm not going to get the opportunity to buy a home and then I didn't even think about this. I didn't even know. And there's things that are unexpected. So, in life, that happens, and you're just gonna get that. Like, oh, I didn't. All right, let me take a peek at that. But things, like I said, in the way in which I want my life to go, I'm preparing myself. I'm planning, baby. I'm planning. I'm ready to burst. I'm ready to bust through the door. So when that opportunity comes, I'm set. I'm solid. I'm sold. You ain't got to wait on me. I'm ready to go, baby. You ain't got to wait on me, Mr. Realtor or Mr. Investor or Mr. Whoever. I got you. I know what cities I'm going to be in. I know what states I'm going to be in. For real. And in the last couple things that I'm out of here. I promise. I'm out of here. Once we plan and burst through the door and get through where we need to get through, and that opportunity comes and we're there, things are looking beautiful, right? Things will come that we didn't even think about. Opportunities will come simply because we did something so amazing and so great in another area. This other thing opened up. We had the opportunity, we had the liberty, we had the time to get into something else. Athletes, they're so amazing at their sport, basketball, baseball, hockey, whatever it is, that they get to be in commercials. Those two have nothing to do with each other. I'm shooting in the gym and somebody's like, yo, you want to sell hamburgers? I don't want to sell it. No. You want to be in a commercial and sell hamburgers because you're so amazing at shooting the ball in the gym. You're so amazing at entertaining. You're so amazing and people love you. Let me put you in another avenue that you didn't even think about. I'm chasing the dreams that I've never dreamt before. I'm chasing the dreams that I have no conscience of. Can you believe that? I know what I'm good at. I know where I'm great at. I know where I'm crushing it. I know where I'm going. I know the life that I want. I know the life that I'm manifesting. I know the life that I'm planning for. I know the way that I'm going. But I also know that there's things out there that I would never imagine experiencing, and I'm going after that. Because it's coming. It's coming. I know there's things out there, there's places I don't even know the name. I don't even know where they're located on the map. But they're beautiful, and I need to experience them. I need to experience them, and they're going to be coming my way. The opportunity to indulge in that is coming simply because I will my way in other areas. Just get a couple things in motion, ladies and gentlemen. Just get a couple things in motion. Like I said, it's going to miss. We're going to miss. It's going to be ugly. It's not going to be great. But we need to change our perspective. We need to will our way. And the only way that we can will our way is to get to motion. Is to put things in action. Is to get to work. Just a couple things. Just connect the dots. Just connect a couple dots. Just piece together a couple things. It doesn't have to be a lot. But get it in motion. Get it in motion. Just a little progress. You never know what doors will open. You never know what doors will open. Your excuses, your dreams are going to be your biggest excuses in a little bit. Your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your achievements that you want to achieve, they're going to be your biggest excuses in a little bit. Why? You're like, oh, what do you mean? 10 years, 5 years from now, 3 years from now. Like, yo, what? Weren't you doing something? Whatever. You know, I was doing it, but I had my hand in so many things. Like, what? You know, I was doing that thing, and then I got caught up in her stuff and his stuff, and it just fell by the wayside. And by the time that I realized that I wasn't working on it, it was too late. Who said it was too late? I mean, I just deemed that I just was out of time. Not true, man. Not true. It's like you talking to your 25-year-old crush in high school, 25 years later. Like, yo, how you doing? Oh, it's great. I really used to dig and love you, man. I was in love with you. I wanted to be with you in high school. But why didn't you say something? I just thought you was busy. I thought you had other plans. I thought I would have made plans for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you never know what things are going to open up if you don't take action. You don't know what things are going to make space, make room, set you at the table if you don't do anything. If you don't do anything. You never know what connecting the dots will bring, what relationships it'll bring. And the toughest thing is, in the last awkward moment that I'll state, you'll never know until you do it. We can't find out. We can't see, or we can't experience it unless I can't see how many people I reach, or I can't see how many people enter into the elephant room at one time if I don't create, if I don't do, if I don't push, if I don't go after my goals. I won't find out unless I do it. I wish I could. I wish I could sit on the sideline and preview it like a movie. I wish I could sit on the sideline and preview it like a movie. I wish I could look at the profile and swipe left or right and just go to the dreams that I want and swipe right and enjoy it. But I gotta ride this train. I gotta ride the journey. I gotta miss. I gotta brick. I gotta shoot my shot. I gotta miss. I gotta brick. I gotta shoot my shot. I gotta miss. I gotta brick. I gotta shoot my shot, and then I gotta celebrate because I made progress. I gotta celebrate because I'm a New York Times bestseller. I gotta celebrate because I'm opening and operating 7-figure brands. I gotta celebrate because after all those misses, after all those schemes, after all those plans against me, after all those laughs, after all those people that ignored me, I'm exactly where I want to be. I got you. And I hope you do too. I hope you miss. I hope it's ugly. I hope you're aware of whatever it is you're doing. But I also hope you flourish. I also hope that you got a couple things brewing. I also hope that you connect the dots. I also hope that you ignore everything negative and believe and see those people that need you. For real. For real. I'll see you at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here. My name is Phillip Conley Jr. It's been a blast. It's been a beautiful moment. If this helped you, please like, share, rate, review the podcast, YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, get those notifications for future episodes of The Elephant Room. We don't want to miss you. We don't want you to go without. If you're solely listening to the podcast, subscribe to the podcast however you get it. Join our Facebook community group, The Support System. There's so much stuff at the end, but it's all love. This is a goodbye. This is a see you later. For real. I love y'all from the bottom to the top of my heart. And I can't wait to see you again. Peace and love.